What's up, guys? I got a reaction video for you, so let's get started.
Joseph B2, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Hear This. So as many of you may know, Tia Mowry graduated from her marriage. At least that's what she called it. We saw a failed marriage that she destroyed slowly and painfully all in front of us. She wanted us to see every step of it because she went on a tour talking about it. She still is talking about her failed marriage and current failed dating life. There's a part of this that's humorous to men especially because the patterns are way too clear, and to women too, except women can sort of relate. So to them it's painful. They warned her and told her, hey, it's crazy out here in these streets. But no, she's also looking for that mysterious man. Who is that mysterious man? He's the man all women want, who they believe they deserve. He's magical, and he is coming one day to save the day. We don't know when, but every one of them is waiting for this mysterious man. But guys, to no surprise, Tia Mowry is struggling out here. She posted a video with the caption, ghosting and love bombing and emotional unavailability. Oh my, that's what she's going through. Kidding, but not really, she says. And the worst part is she's not drinking the coffee. She's actually drinking wine to cope. It really should be coffee in this class. Let's check it out. But by the way, this video's captioned when anyone asks about my dating life. Let's see what she had to say.
It got worse,
Yo.
but I feel like it's about to get worse. Oh! It got worse. It got worse.
All right, so at least she's admitting that her dating life has gotten worse since leaving her husband. And maybe if just one woman sees that the solution isn't to break your vows.
I don't think there's no helping modern women. It is very a popular thing nowadays that, and more than ever, right? Because I guess with the rising divorce rates and the how overly how there's more women than ever being the ones to initiate the divorce. I think it's installed into modern women that the grass will always be greener, right? That if I don't like something about this relationship, this marriage, I should leave and find something else. There's always going to be plenty of men out there. There's always going to be plenty of chances. I'm going to get better. I know it, right? There's better men out there. And more women don't realize what they have. Because usually, right? If you are marrying someone, well, there should be reasonings why you feel like this man is worthy of marriage with you. Why this man, you said yes to this man, right? You will realize that this man had qualities that was worth you taking the dive of marriage, right? Taking this path to being married to this man. Now you're going out to the dating market. You're going to realize that it's going to be harder and harder to find those qualities and better, because you've left that man who had those qualities because you think you could get better. So out in the dating market, of course, you want a man that had those qualities and better. Again, women want perfection. They are ruled by their emotions. They will feel like, oh, I'm unhappy right now. This man is not doing it for me. This man's not perfect. This man doesn't give me the vibe, give me the chemistry anymore. Whatever. So I could find it. So I know I could find it out there again, right? Because there has to be. And I think more and more women will notice that it's not what you think. The grass isn't always greener. If the man was an abusive or a cheater and you left him thinking that I'm gonna go out back into the dating market and get better, you will be sadly mistaken. because you more than likely, if you're going to, because I think there's, I forgot the percentage, but I mean, you know, a good amount of women always get remarried. Usually, you remarried, the man is not that much different, right? The situation is not much different, but I just think that women will see how hard it is when you get into the dating market.
That you promised, you know, till death do you part, all those other wonderful things, and to work it out with your man. If just one woman learns and stumbles on this video and says, you know what, I don't want to end up like Tia Mowry, then maybe all these updates will actually be to some positive avail. But let's see what the people had to say in response to this video where she says her dating life has gotten worse. This first commenter says, it's like 4 good men left on earth and their mothers want them for themselves. So they're like, yo, there are no more good men left. So just assume, guys, that you're in the category of not good. 7K likes there on the caption. When I...
It's ridiculous that women think there are millions upon millions of men, and women like this think there's only 4 good men. Your body count must be in the millions to have dealt with so many men and know that none of these men are good. This is the ridiculousness of women, where they think that their sphere, right, their circle of influence, right, the people they surround themselves with, or the people that they interact with, is a representation of the world. Most people wouldn't even interact with, you know, thousands upon thousands of people, let alone million. So this is why why I always feel like women, or why I strongly believe women live in their own delusional world, a world that they craft themselves, right? So all their beliefs, all their feelings, all their thoughts, you know, whatever, all their crazy opinions, all the hypocrisies that they believe in, right? It could fit into that world that they crafted. It's not a reality, so it's their own deluded world.
Say that, I mean, obviously there are men out here, but these women don't want to settle. Here's another comment from another woman that says, welcome to the dating pool of 5K. Another woman here says, laugh out loud. We told you, just should have stayed with your husband. All these women are confused. They don't understand. Why did you leave? Another woman here added, I would have worked it out, especially if he ain't beating or cheating. And you may ask, why did Tia leave? Well, she left because she wasn't happy. Another comment here says, just go back to your husband, Tia. Stop this. Another person here added, Tia, we told you it wasn't nothing out here. Y'all be rushing to jump back in the streets for what? You see, the women who are not in marriages are confused at the women coming out of marriages, because they come out and look for another marriage so they could do what? So they could do what, guys? Leave again. It's like a little game they like to play. We've got a man here who says, people go back outside and think shit's sweet. Ain't nothing sweet out here. Another woman here says, after being with someone for so long, I wouldn't even be in no type of rush to date or move on so fast. Enjoy yourself for a while. We know what she's talking about. Another woman here says, girl, go get your nigger back. If you stop right now, Tia, she says, it can be fixed. Stop right now. You can still turn back. And I think she's right. Because for men, it's like, we might be able to work this out because...
No. I don't... I mean, maybe she could be right, but any man that takes back a woman that went through the whole process of divorcing you, you are a major doormat. Any man that does it, you have no backbone and you're a doormat. I don't care if you want to, like, oh, I want to fix my family. She left. There was a reason why she left you. The divorce process isn't like one day, right? It's months. I mean, if you're lucky, it's months, right? A couple of months, if you're lucky. It can be like years. So for her to go through that whole process, that time, right? Of not a single time during that, period of time of divorcing her husband, did she change her mind? Did she regret it? Did she rethink it? So any man that now that after she felt like, okay, being single is worse than being married, where now she saw her mistake, and now you are pretty much like, this is the thing where if you take the woman back, you pretty much take away the accountability, right? You take away her what is it? You take away the negatives, right? It's like you allow her I mean, it's like, what can I say? So you're like, you take her back, you're pretty much telling her that there was nothing wrong with leaving you, right? It's okay. We'll forget about it, right? We'll forget about you leaving me. We'll forget about you divorcing me. We'll forget about all the crap you said and done. And it just makes you into a doormat, where this woman will view you. Let's say this: she will view you as a person who would, not care if she treats you terrible. So let's give another 5 years, right? 5 years later, now she's like, oh, now I'm tired. Now that there's a man I'm talking to, right, outside, whatever, now I have someone. I'm gonna divorce you again. I'm gonna leave you again because it's okay. Now I have a backup. Now, if that backup fails, I know I'm gonna get back. I could get back with this doormat because he set that precedent. He set that tone where it's okay. I can make mistakes. He won't. He will accept me back. You just make yourself out to be a doormat, and it's just. I've been hearing more and more stories of men just. I think modern men have no backbone. They have no standards, no principles to stand on. They are just so desperate for love, which I understand, right? I understand it, but that desperation for love and not wanting to be alone will get you used and abused by others. You hope with all your might that the person you give your heart to wouldn't abuse you, right? Wouldn't use you and abuse you, but you give them that power, and more often than not, power will corrupt. So I just think it's stupid and it's sad that men just they can take someone back who hurt them and emotionally abuse them, and they do take them back. So I think it's disgusting. I think if a man or woman who does it, right? You take someone back who destroyed your trust, who emotionally abused you, is unbelievable.
Chances are, I mean, she hasn't been in the streets like that, right? She hasn't been busy. You get what I mean? Like, if you leave a man and after 3 or 4 years, maybe 5, now you want to come back? Ooh, who knows what you were doing out there? At least that's how men look at it. But guys, listen, this video is about to take a completely different turn. A completely different turn. I was thinking to myself, man, how is Corey Hardrick doing? And so I go check out his Instagram. And when I stumble on his Instagram, I see that he is having the time of his life. I'm not surprised. Men usually fare out better after the very painful process of divorce. In the beginning, men get it the worst, but in the long run, men do better. But I was surprised to see that He's not talking shit or trying to pretend like he's out here, showing off him enjoying his life. He's just doing what he does. He's an actor and he's making films. And to be honest, I wasn't that surprised because he hasn't gone on talk shows to talk about his marriage or slander his ex-wife. But then I saw something that sparked my interest, and it was this post right. Tyler Perry sets Megan Good, Corey Hardrick, and 5 others to star in Prime Video pick Divorce in the Black. Guys, are you following me? This is insane. This was on his Instagram page. And so he's going to be starring in a movie with Megan Good and some other actors who I'm not very familiar with. And I think Tyler Perry is also acting in this movie. But pay attention to the name of this film that's being produced by Tyler Perry. It's called Divorce in the Black. Sounds like a word is missing if you ask me. What word is missing in that title? I think it's community. Divorce in the Black community. And maybe he didn't want to. Now, guys, I may be wrong here, but let's put 2 and 2 together here. Didn't he just go viral for appearing on a podcast where he was talking about Black women needing to lower their unrealistic expectations? They call it settling, but lowering their delusional expectations that they all deserve a man who's going to earn 6+ figures, and spreading the false narrative that Black women out-earn Black men. And I remember in that video I said, why is Tyler Perry drinking coffee? Could it be that he has some movie in the works or something like that? And lo and behold, here it is. It makes sense. But I didn't stop there. I was like, yo, let me do some more research. What's going on with this film? And I stumbled on this website with the headline, Tyler Perry announces second film for Amazon, Divorce in the Black. And here's a little bit about it. Fresh from announcing his first film with Amazon, Black, White, and Blue, Tyler Perry has shared his next project as part of a 4-movie deal, a drama called Divorce in the Black, written by Tyler Perry, who will also direct and produce. The film is set to star Megan Good and Corey Hardrick. A bunch of other names here. Then I also thought to myself, what do these 2 actor and actress have in common? Well, they've both gone through a divorce. They both have gone through a divorce. Could it be that Tyler Perry was just getting started and is about to double down now in movie form in trying to exemplify what it would look like for women to stop being delusional with their dating standards? Now, guys, Tyler Perry is someone who a lot of people in the Black community, including myself, have really enjoyed his work. He's talented, very talented. Really? But that all...
I think that's terrible. I think it's surprising that he enjoys Tyler Perry's work. Tyler Perry is his movie is just exemplifying stereotypes. It pushes stereotypes to the limit. And it just regurgitates stereotypes. The violent Black man, the cheating Black man, women, woman power, the independence, right? Single, baby mama culture, single mother, culture. I don't know. I find personally, if what he says, what, Black community, I guess they do. His movies are popular, but if they love it, they love it. But I just think that those movies are such a... I just think that they perpetuate, they continue to perpetuate negative images of the Black community. It pushes it. It continues to push it, and it strengthens the negative image. So, I don't know. Are they funny? I guess. Do they? Of course, they make money, so people like to watch it. So it is what it is. It's just my opinion, but I'm a little surprised that he would like it.
Didn't matter. A few days ago when he started to speak truth, Black women turned their backs on him because in their words, they claim that he promotes struggle love, and that's not what any of them deserve. What's struggle love? Struggle love is a woman paying 50-50 for bills within a relationship. Chances are most of these chicks can find a guy who's out earning them slightly, but that's not enough. But guys, this whole Tia Mowry video that I was just going to talk about and make fun of turned into me finding out why exactly Tyler Perry started to speak on marriage and dating all of a sudden. And I thought this was really interesting and telling. I'm curious to know, what do you guys think of this whole thing? Very, very interesting. Do you think that this would be a movie that black women, because guys, let's just be honest, it's the conversation being had right now. Do you think this is a movie that black women will boycott because you are asking black women to?
I saw a few clips of Tyler Perry talking. I mean, I guess he's saying some logical stuff, some things I would probably agree with, but I mean, it's weird, right? Is he just doing that for a promotional stunt? I don't know. But in general, I've never really cared for Tyler Perry's movies, or any of his work, you know, because I just think it's, you know, like I said, pure and utter perpetuation of stereotypes. So not for me. But yeah, just talking back about was it Tia Mowry? Yeah, it's just, I think she's pretty much suffering from what modern women are suffering from. Not knowing how the dating market is, right? Not knowing what it's like to date in today's day and age. So, and she'll suffer from it. I think, and she'll suffer probably more than most because of her tax bracket, you know, the level of, you know, I guess success she has personally. You know, she's a, you know, multimillionaire, so she's not gonna date down, right? So finding another multimillionaire that wants to be with a divorcee, you know, baby mama, you know, I don't know. I don't think it will be an easy journey for her. But I don't know. I just think that it's funny. She's pretty much a publicized example of the modern woman today. But that's it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Later, guys.